लाइट का सर क्या करना?
आई एम ऑडिबल?
तो आके यार सब कुछ नीट का पेपर देके आई हो। डॉक्टर बनने वाली थी मैडम। Shank, I'm audible to you. So Shank, I'm audible to you. I'm not able to listen. Kindly unmute everyone so then I can ask how many are joining us. $197 have joined. Kindly share this link to all the groups directly. They could have joined us.
Yes, ma'am. Audible है.
Very good. Thank you. Let me check whether all the EC members and special guest everyone joined to us or not. My screen is visible.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I can see Bhumika madam has joined. Whether Jasmine joined or not because screen is very big. 217 people connected. I can see Navneet sir join. I can see Santosh
Yeah,
sir also
Dr.
joined.
Deepti, I'm here.
Okay, very nice. All the EC members are there. Please let me know, because I can only see 2 or 3 candidates in my screen due to this PPT sharing.
Yes, ma'am. Good evening. Good afternoon, ma'am.
Navina J, sir, join. Dr. Shweta Rani, madam joined. She's our guest of honor today.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I'm here.
Okay, ma'am, please open your video so I can see your beautiful face. I request all my special guests, please join. Please open your videos so that everyone can see you.
Yes, ma'am. Ashok Kumar is here.
Jai Hind, sir. Thank you for joining.
Jai Hind.
Thank you. Thank you for joining.
Thank you,
Good
ma'am.
afternoon, ma'am. Lavin Masih is here.
Thank you, Lavin, for joining. Thank you so much. Aparna madam, Dr. Aparna has joined. She's also our special guest today. Dr. Ram Kumar Girl from TMU, Professor Kamachodi is also our special guest today. Professor Sneha Matthew, Dean Education, Metro College of Nursing, special guest. If you are here, please unmute yourself and let me know that you are present.
Good
I
afternoon,
again
all.
each and everyone. Monica is our special guest. Professor Monica has joined as a principal, Kailash College of Nursing, Noida.
Thank you,
Thank you,
ma'am.
Monica ma'am, for joining. Thank you, Navneet sir,
Thank you,
for
ma'am.
joining. Thank you, Aparna ma'am, for joining. Thank you so much for accepting our invitation in a very short period, just before 10 minutes.
Thank you. It's my pleasure, ma'am. It's my pleasure.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much. Miss Karen will join little later because she is today's speaker. I said we'll take half an hour for inauguration session. I'm waiting for my chief guest. Dr. Navina Jayaj is here. Pragya ma'am, kindly connect Naveen sir.
From where?
You call him. Thank you so much everyone for very first program from TNI UK State Branch. And I'm blessed to have 230 candidates online today. And many, my all students, I think all colleges students are there in auditorium. So more than 3,000 candidates join online. Shashank, can you mute if it is any disturbing voice in between?
Yes, ma'am.
Mrs. Bhumika Singh, Madam Secretary, UP State Branch, TNI. Are you here, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So whether we can start? Kumudi ma'am is online, no problem.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, so many candidates joined. Thank you so much, all BCM. Sister Prabha is. Sister Prabha must be there in the online with the video. Professor Praveen is here. Sneha ma'am joined, sir. Sneha ma'am is there.
She joined. She joined.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Welcome,
Good afternoon. Good
Professor
afternoon.
Sneha ma'am.
Good
Welcome.
afternoon, ma'am.
Finally, we have you. Finally, we have you. Every time you are canceling all everything for me. So thank you so much, everyone. This is Trained Nursing Association of India. You welcome all of you for our very first international webinar series that is going to be held from today 7 up to 30. So I will start. Secretary madam, मैं start कर रही हूँ with your permission.
लेकिन जब तुम कनेक्ट कर रहे हो ना तो मेरा
Everyone, please mute your mic so it will not disturb the event.
As you can see on the screen that the Trained Nursing Association of India UP State Branch organized this webinar series from today to 13, and our focus is this time International Nurses Day. Is our nurses, our future, caring for the nurses, strengthening economics on this topic. So this international webinar, which is organized by Trade Nursing Association of India in the association with Rama College of Nursing Kanpur, Samarpan Institute of Nursing Lucknow, and Delhites National Initiative in Palliative Care DNipCare. इनके साथ मिलके we are starting this international webinar series, and here are our EC members who took a hard work behind this. You can see here that we have our president today, Mrs. Kumudini Mishra, and myself, Dr. Deepti Shukla, Vice President TNI. Mrs. Bhumika Singh is our Secretary, UP State TNI branch. Sister Prabha, she's also joined us as a Joint Secretary. Mrs. Pragya Singh, the Treasurer from UP State TNI. Dr. Jasmine Johnson, SNA Advisor. Miss Ashu Yadav, Chairperson Membership Committee. Mrs. Lakshmi Pandey, Chairperson Program Committee. Mr. Rahul Sharma, Chairperson Nursing Services Section. Professor Praveen Prakash, Chairperson Educational Committee. Mr. Rakesh Pal, Chairperson Public Health Nursing Section, and Mr. Jaipal Singh, Chairperson Economic Welfare Committee. So these are the all EC members. They work very hard for taking this international webinar series on foot. I am not audible.
Yeah, you are audible,
You
ma'am.
are audible, ma'am.
Thank you so much. So our lectures are scheduled like this today. Miss Karen Derton from Australia, she is a nurse educator in midwifery. She will take class on the voice to lead a vision for future healthcare, and she will focus on the midwifery section. And on 8th, tomorrow, the palliative complete care will be taken care by the Dr. Rakesh Garg and the team. There will be 3 candidates will be joining tomorrow, 2 to 4. And on 9th, we are having our Dr. Renu Sudan Thomas, madam. She is a current president TNI Kerala branch, and she's a principal Wellcare College of Nursing Kerala. So, ma'am will take class on make a difference. These nurses make a difference. On 10th, we are having our Dr. Haradeep Kaur Mal, madam. She's a principal Baba Farid University, Faridpur, and she's taking closing the gap from evidence to action. And the last class will be taken by Dr. Rupa Rawat, and she will be taking on our nurses, our future, the economic power of the care. So today, without delaying more, we'll start our inaugural session. And I request Shashank for the prayer song. What happened, Shashank? Don't worry, I will pay for myself.
यस मैम कर दिया मैडम जी
गजाननं भूतगणाधिसेवितम् कवित्थजम्बूफलसारभक्षितम् उमासुतं शोकविनाशकारणम् नमामि विघ्नेश्वर पादपङ्कजम् गजाननं भूतगणाधिसेवितम् कवित्थजम्बूफलसारभक्षितम् उमासुतं शोकविनाशकारणम् नमामि विघ्नेश्वर पादपङ्कजम्.
I hope the voice was visible, the prayer was visible and audible both. Yes? Please confirm me. It was audible.
Visible and audible.
Thank you so much, sir. So now we'll go with the virtual lamp lighting.
Guys, करिश्मा मैडम नहीं आई अभी तक.
Thank you so much. Now I request Mrs. Bhumika Singh, Secretary, TNI-UP State Branch, for welcome address.
Thank you, ma'am, for your kind words. Good afternoon, everyone. Warm greetings to you all. I, Bhumika Singh, Secretary, TNI-UP State Branch, honored to welcome you all. It is my great honor and privilege to welcome you all to this international webinar series organized by Trained Nurses Institution of India, UP State Branch, on the momentous occasion of International Nurses Day 2025. This year, we have proudly embraced the theme, Our Nurses, Our Future, Caring for Nurses Strengthen Economics. A powerful reminder of the vital role nurses play not only in healthcare, but in shaping the economic and social strength of our nation. It is my proud privilege on the behalf of TNI UP State Branch to extend heartfelt welcome to Chief Guest, Dr. Navina J, Principal Government College of Nursing, Kanpur. Ma'am, we are honored by your presence and leadership. I would like to extend my warm welcome to our guest of honor, Dr. Shweta Rani, CM, Vice Principal, College of Nursing, Prayagraj. Thank you, ma'am, for gracing this event with your valuable presence. I am honored to welcome our ceremonial guest, Dr. Radha K, Principal, College of Nursing, SDPJ MS. Ma'am, your participation brings great value and pride to this gathering. I'm equally delighted to welcome our special guest, Mr. Ashok Kumar, member, UP State Medical Faculty, Mr. Navneet Dubey, Executive Member, UP State Medical Faculty, Dr. Santosh SU, Principal, Sambhunath College of Nursing, Prayagraj, Professor Sneha Matthew, Dean of Education, Metro College of Nursing, Noida, Professor Monica, Dean, Principal, College, Kailash College of Nursing, Noida. We are truly honored by your virtual presence and continued support for nursing education and development of nursing profession. On the behalf of TNA UP State Branch, I am honored to welcome our distinguished guest speakers, Ms. Karen Detron from Australia, Dr. Rakesh Garg, onco-anesthesiologist and palliative medicine expert from New Delhi, Dr. Renu Susan Thomas, President TNI Kerala State Branch, Dr. Hardeep Kaur Mal, Principal BFU, Dr. Rawat Sekhwi from WHO. We are deeply grateful for your presence and looking forward for your enlightening sessions. I extend my warm welcome to our EC members of UP State Branch whose continuous support and commitment have made this event possible. Special thanks to our collaborating institutions, Rama College of Nursing, Kanpur, Samarpan Institute of Nursing and Paramedical Sciences, Lucknow, and DNipCare, New Delhi, for their collaboration and coordination with us. I also extend my heartfelt greeting to all the entire nursing fraternity who joined today, our teachers, our mentors, students, practicing nurses, and young leaders. Your presence here reflects our collective dedication to professional growth and unity. Let this series ignite thoughtful dialogue, inspire innovations, and reinforce our collective mission to uplift the nursing profession. Wishing you all an insightful and empowering experience ahead. Thank you. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Bhumika ma'am, for such wonderful welcome address. Now I will continue. So today's chief guest is Dr. Navina J.S. Sir, Principal, Government College of Nursing, Kanpur. Dr. Navina J.H. is currently serving as acting principal. Now is a complete principal cum professor at the Government College of Nursing, Kanpur. Having more than 16 years of academic and clinical experience in nursing education, research and administration, he has gained. He is a PhD from Amity University, Gurgaon. He's specialized in community health nursing from Rajiv Gandhi University of Health Sciences. Having multiple academic roles, he worked in the Amity University, Subhati University, Nisargar College of Nursing. 4 Indian patents have been granted in the name of Dr. Navina JS sir. More than 30 research papers he has published, recognized with the honors such as Bharat Jyoti Shri Guru Ratna Samman Award in 2021, and he is a gold medalist in MSc Nursing. He served as a resource person, webinar moderator, and panelist in numerous national and international nursing conferences and faculty development programs. Active contributions have been made and NAC coordinator to him, mentor under Missionary Ramya, and IGNU academic counselor. Sir is having lifetime membership in major professional bodies such as TNI, IAMBSS, Nursing Scholar Society, etc. His area of interest include community outreach, quality assurance, digital learning, nursing theory, and healthcare innovation. Sir, thank you so much for joining as a chief guest today. We are really blessed to have such a knowledgeable and fantastic candidate as a chief guest for this international webinar series. Thank you so much for joining, and I welcome on behalf of TNI UP State Branch.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you, sir.
It's my honor to be the chief guest for this International Nurses Week as well as celebration of International Nurses Day. So first of all, I would like to thanks to TNA UP State Branch and all the executive members and elected members and all the students and all the college people and the management, especially Samarpan and Rama and also DNipCare.
Unmute
Privilege.
Please, please don't mind because we are as on the online mode, so sometimes these type of problems will be there. I request Shashank, please mute everyone. Sir, kindly continue. Very sorry for the disturbance.
Okay. So Shashank has muted everyone, madam.
Then only he can unmute you actually. First you have to mute everyone.
Okay.
I'm sorry. As it is online section, we can. Yes.
Respected dignitaries of the nursing fraternity and my dear friend Dr. Deepti Shukla ma'am and all the executive members, elected members and of TNAI. Institute of Nursing Sciences and Rama College of all the occasion of International Nurses Day. So usually we are celebrating this International Nurses Week from this day to 12th of the May. And it is both an honor and a privilege to speak before you today as the chief guest for this special occasion. Today we gather not only to celebrate a profession, but to pay heartfelt tribute to a community of unsung heroes. Our nurses, the lifeblood of healthcare, the guardians of compassion and the true embodiment of service before self. Florence Nightingale, whose birthday we commemorate on May 12th of every year, once said, "Let us never consider ourselves finished nurses. We must be learning all of our lives." Those words resonate more than ever in today's ever-evolving medical landscape. But beyond technical skill, what truly defines nursing is the human spirit, the ability to comfort without words, to heal beyond medicine, and to serve with unwavering humanity. In 2025, as we face new global health challenges, emerging technologies, and increased demand for the care, nurses continue to stand as the backbone of our healthcare systems, adaptable, resilient, and endlessly devoted. So recently, we are facing the new terror of the war and also the terrorism. So let me take this moment to acknowledge a few truths. It is the nurse who often begins and ends the patient journey. It is the nurse who holds hands in moments of fear and offers hope in the moment of despair. It is the nurse who works quietly, tirelessly, and often thanklessly, yet never without purpose. This year's theme, Our Nurses, Our Future, Caring for Nurses Strengthens Economies, reflects the global recognition of the critical role nurses play in building a healthier, more compassionate world. Reminds us that healthcare is not just about system, it's about people, and the people at its heart are you, our nurses. To the nursing students here today, you are choosing a noble path, one that will challenge your strength, test your patience, and require your heart. But let me assure you, it is one of the most fulfilling callings you could ever answer. To the experienced nurses who are gathered in this program, thank you for being a mentors, leaders, and the role models. Your wisdom carries more weight than you may ever know. And to the hospital administrators, policymakers, and the general public and the associations, let us not wait for a crisis to value our nurses. Let us invest in their education, support their mental health, and recognize their contribution not just with the words but with action. To every nurse, past, present, and future, know this: you are not just a caregiver, you are advocates, you are warriors of wellness, you are the light in someone's darkest hour. As we celebrate Nurses Week, let this not be the end of our gratitude, but the beginning of a renewed respect and commitment to your empowerment. Happy International Nurses Week, and in advance, Happy Nurses Week 2025. Let's continue to lift each other, inspire change, and care with courage. Thank you, and God bless all our nurses. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much, sir, for such a wonderful words regarding the nursing profession. You are such a gem in the nursing profession, and we all are learning from you. Many are learning from you. Many learn from you, and we are here to see you more and more going. Thank you so much for joining today, sir.
Thank you, madam.
Next,
Thank
we
you.
have Dr. Shweta Rani CM. She is a Vice Principal, Government College of Nursing, Prayagraj, Uttar Pradesh. Dr. Shweta Rani CM is currently working as a Vice Principal at College of Nursing, Government Medical College, Prayagraj, Uttar Pradesh. She is a silver medalist in BSc and gold medalist in Master. She is a member of Board Governance of UP State Medical Faculty Council. Madam completed her PhD nursing in 21 in the field of obstetric and gynecologist. More than 14 years of professional experience. She is working as a active member in the nursing society. He is a life member of many prestigious societies, including Karnataka Nursing Council, BSc MSc UP Councils, BSc MSc Nursing Scholar Society, SOMI, UIGR, TNI, etc. Madam is a reviewer board of editorial board member of many national and international journals. She has also published 15 plus research articles in 2 patents in her 14 years of nursing career. Madam, on behalf of UPTNI State Branch, I welcome you as a guest of honor today and request you to say a few words for today's program.
Thank you, Deepti ma'am. Good afternoon, everyone. I would like to take the opportunity to congratulate and thank you all the EC members of the TNI UP branch. Dr. Kumudini ma'am is there, Deepti ma'am is there, Jausmi ma'am is there, and also all the organizers, Samarpan Institute Kanpur, Samarpan Institute Lucknow and Rama Institute Kanpur, and DNipCare from Delhi. Thank you for organizing this on the occasion of celebrating the International Nurses Week and organizing the webinar series on this occasion. It is a wonderful idea that you people have done, and the topics you have selected is the much need it is the much needed theme of the heart. As we all know, after the pandemic, it has changed a lot in nursing. The nurses has been more valued. It is giving more opportunities to the nurses. That too, today's theme, nurses, nurses, a voice to lead, a vision for future for healthcare. This theme was actually given by ICN for the future of healthcare, where the nurses have stronger voice and are empowered to lead, leading to more patient care and integrated area. It emphasizes the nurse should be in a position to influence and the power to drive positive changes in healthcare. The key aspect of this is empowering nurses, improving patient care, transforming healthcare, focus on public health, and building strong healthcare systems. We also believe that nurses, if given a voice, can empower to lead. they can contribute to more positive way and an effective, they can bring effective changes in the healthcare system. As we all know, that nurses has many more things to do in the healthcare system. Day by day, the trends in the nursing are changing. Let us use this opportunity and let us show to the world what a nurse can do. If she has given an opportunity to be a leader, to be an administrator, what the changes she can bring in the healthcare system. I wish everyone will try to be a good leader. They will try to improve themselves. They'll set a high standard for themselves for the development of the profession and for themselves as well. Once again, I wish you all a very happy Nurses Day and Nurses Week. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for your kind words. And you are such a wonderful lady and a hardworking, I could say. You are very close to my heart. We are being a friend for long, many years, and I have seen you are growing in your field, and you are a role model for many like us. Thank you so much for being a guest of honor today for such this webinar series from UP's TNI. Thank you so much, ma'am. Now we are having a list of special guests with us, and the first foremost we have energetic, powerful nursing professional, Mr. Sri Ashok Kumarji. Sir is Assistant Nursing Superintendent, Balrampur Hospital, Lucknow. Sir is currently working as Assistant Nursing Superintendent, as I said, and he is a General Secretary of Rajakiya Nursing Sangh, Uttar Pradesh from 1997 till the date. He is Additional Secretary General in All India Government Nurses Federation, New Delhi, member of UP Nursing Council, and he did his GNM, I think, when I was not born. So thank you so much, sir, for joining us as a special guest in a very short notice, and I request you kindly say a few words for today's webinar series. Kindly unmute Ashok Kumar ji.
बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद मैडम आपका।
जी
आवाज आ रही है हमारी?
आ रही। You go ahead.
थैंक यू मैडम, बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। आपने आज अपने TNI के इस कार्यक्रम में पहली बार हमको बुलाया एज ए राजकीय नर्सेस संघ के जनरल सेक्रेटरी के हिसाब से। उसके लिए हम आप सबका शुक्रिया अदा करते हैं, तहे दिल से आपको बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद देते हैं। इससे पहले जब TNI की बैठक होती थी तो कभी कोई राजकीय नर्सेस संघ को पूछता भी नहीं था आपकी बैठक में। हमको पता नहीं क्या समझते थे लोग। खैर, आपको हम बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। जब से आप कुमुदनी मैडम और आपकी वो PGI वाली जो है मैडम, वो सब भूमिका, ये सब लोग जब से आए तब से बहुत अच्छा लगा है, और आप लोग ने एक बहुत अच्छा काम कर रहे हैं। और हमारा आप सबसे आज ये वेबिनार के तरफ से जो आप लोग करेंगे, बाकी तो आप लोग का सब एजुकेशन से जुड़े हुए ज्यादातर लोग हैं, आपके स्टूडेंट हैं, सारे प्रिंसिपल हैं, आप लोग करेंगे। लेकिन मेरा एक रिक्वेस्ट है, आपके पैनल से भी एक गवर्नमेंट को लिख के भेजिए। जो सबसे बड़ी समस्या देश में नर्सेस के लिए है, आप लोग पढ़ा रहे हो, बच्चे पढ़ के निकल रहे हैं, जो एक ही छत के नीचे कई तरह का वेतन कर दिया है गवर्नमेंट ने। इसके लिए आप TNI से भी मेरा रिक्वेस्ट है, यूपी ब्रांच से मैडम आपसे भी रिक्वेस्ट है मेरा, कुमुदनी मैडम से भी, कुमुदनी बहन जी तो हमारी बड़ी बहन जी है, उनसे भी मेरा निवेदन है, भूमिका से भी निवेदन है कि आप सब लोग एक लिखिए कि पूरे देश में 8वां वेतन आयोग इस समय बैठ गया है। पूरे देश में गवर्नमेंट नर्सेज हो या प्राइवेट नर्सेज हो, गवर्नमेंट नर्सेज का जो वेतन और जो भत्ते भारत सरकार के नर्सेज को है, वही वेतन और भत्ते उत्तर प्रदेश या किसी अन्य प्रदेश में भी मिलना चाहिए। वेतन भत्ते एक समान, दिल्ली, यूपी, राजस्थान, हम सब की बात कर रहे हैं। दूसरा बात है, एक आपने कोर्ट केस आप लोग सब लोग किए थे मिलके, सब लोगों ने पैरवी किया था, TNI का भी उसमें बहुत बड़ा रोल है, जिसमें निर्धारित हुआ था कि 50 बेड पे इतना रुपया महीना आपको वेतन दिया जाएगा। उसको गवर्नमेंट नहीं मान रही है। उसको भी आप अभी मेरी परसों ही मेरी वहां पे अधिवेशन था दिल्ली में, राज्य इसका गवर्नमेंट नर्सेज फेडरेशन का, उसमें चुनाव भी था, तो वहां पे भी मैंने इस बात को रखा था कि आप लोग भी लिख के दीजिए, पूरे देश में एक समान जब रेलवे के कर्मचारियों का वेतन भत्ता हो सकता है, पोस्ट ऑफिस का हो सकता है, तो जो हम नर्सेस जीवन मरण सबसे साथ एक तरह की सेवा करते हैं पूरे देश में, हमारी क्वालिफिकेशन एक सी है, तो हमारे अंदर मतभेद क्यों करते हैं? अगर वो 50 बेड का अस्पताल है प्राइवेट सेक्टर में भी, तो उसको वो तनख्वाह निर्धारित करना चाहिए जो सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने आदेश दिया है कि इसको आप फॉलो करें। आज हुआ 7-8 साल हो गया, अभी तक उस पे हम नहीं गए हैं, अभी तक वो नहीं हुआ है। और भविष्य में दूसरा तो आप लोगों से रिलेटेड है नहीं, लेकिन सबसे ज्यादा रिलेटेड यही है कि पूरे देश में एक वेतन भत्ता हो। और एक और आपसे रिक्वेस्ट है मैडम, आपके पैनल से और आप सबसे, कि यूपी में नर्स रजिस्ट्रार चाहिए, यूपी में नर्स रजिस्ट्रार चाहिए। उसके लिए भी आप लोग प्रयासरत रहिए। मैं तो प्रयास कर ही रहा हूं, मेरे प्रयास का प्रतिफल आप देख ही रही हैं कि कहां से कहां तक हम लोग घुस पाए हैं। नहीं तो एक कोठरी में इलेक्शन होता था, वहीं काम हो जाता था। अब की किसी तरह से हमने कुछ पाक साफ काम किया है, लेकिन उसमें भी हमारी नर्सें ही पैर काटने को तैयार बैठी हैं। तो इसको एक सुधारिए, यूपी में नर्स रजिस्ट्रार जिसकी क्वालिफिकेशन इंडियन नर्सिंग काउंसिल ने निश्चित की है, 15 साल एमएससी नर्सिंग किया हुआ व्यक्ति हो, नर्स रजिस्ट्रार हो। ये दो डिमांड हम चाहते हैं आपकी तरफ से भी जाए, और आने वाले समय में आप सब लोग इस पे लिखिए और अपनी तरफ से भी इस डिमांड को करिए। इसी के साथ हम अपनी वाणी को विराम देते हैं। आप सभी को नर्सेस वीक की बहुत बहुत बधाई, ढेर सारी शुभकामनाएं। धन्यवाद मैडम।
बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद सर, आपने जितने भी पॉइंट्स रखे हैं, हमने ऑलरेडी नवनीत जी से बताया है कि विल सिट टुगेदर एंड हम लोग साथ में बात करके आगे बढ़ेंगे। और मैंने पहले ही शब्द में बोल दिया था एनर्जेटिक एंड पावरफुल पैकेज हमारे अशोक कुमार जी, तो आप है तो बहुत सारी चीजें होंगी और आगे भी हम लोग मिल करके करेंगे डेफिनेटली। आपने टीएनआई पे इतना विश्वास दिखाया है, तो टीएनआई आपके साथ पैर से पैर हाथ से हाथ मिला करके हम लोग आगे बढ़ेंगे, इसमें कोई
धन्यवाद
डाउट
मैडम,
नहीं है। जी
धन्यवाद
सर।
मैडम, धन्यवाद।
हमारे साथ हैं हमारे स्पेशल गेस्ट डॉक्टर नवनीत दुबे सर। He is an executive member of educational board in Uttar Pradesh State Medical Faculty. Sir is also working as a King Deputy Nursing Superintendent, King George Medical University, Lucknow. He is a PhD and he is having written a textbook of oncology nursing by the Foster publication, and he is an active member of SNA, and he's become a state SNA secretary in Madhya Pradesh. Since 2002 up to he joined in Lucknow, and he received his first prize in model exhibition Stroma Care, second prize in Janvi through, and he is a very active member in his own organization in KGMC. And I have seen there are n number of people are follower of Dr. Navneet Anil Dubey sir. Sir, I request you kindly say few words for today's program.
Okay, thank you, madam. A very good afternoon, ma'am, and all the members who are attending this webinar. And सबसे पहले मेरी तरफ से सभी को एडवांस में इंटरनेशनल नर्सेस डे का बेस्ट विशेस. And today I am little bit busy. One urgency has came. My later younger child जो है his fell down. That's why I'm going home. You have
Please,
seen
please go ahead, sir. No problem. Please go ahead.
Okay,
Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you. Next, we have Dr. Santosh SU, sir. He's a principal, Sambhunath College of Nursing, Prayagraj. Sir is PhD in nursing from Venkateswara University, that is Amroha. And sir is having more than 16 years of experience and having so many memberships such as Karnataka Nursing Council, Karnataka Uttar Pradesh Nursing Council, and the Teacher Nursing Association, that is NTAI, then Integrated Association Medical Basic Society, that is IMBSS, Nursing Scholar Society, OJOR, Pediatric and Neonatal Nurses Forum, Indo-Pacific Academy of Forensic Sciences. And I could see there is a big papers and a big CV, and as it is very shortened, so we were not able to prepare all the PPTs together. And he has attended more than 50 plus workshop and conferences. He is having more than 16 plus research publication, and the additional qualities he is having, he organizing many national and international conferences. and he's always contributing whenever we are having any program, and sir is always contributing and joining us. Thank you so much. Today also you joined in a very short notice, sir, and he was having his meeting. I said just join for a few minutes with us, and he is here. Sir, I request you kindly say a few words for today's webinar series.
Thank you, DP ma'am, for such a wonderful introduction. And I wish all the best for the TNI UP branch for organizing the event like this. I think this is the first of the event which TNI UP branch has organized. And as we are celebrating the International Nurses Week from this week, and for the coming International Nurses Day on the 12th May, okay, nursing, as we can see that nursing is one of the strengths of healthcare, which is built on a compassion, skill, and tireless dedication of many nurses, either in clinical side or in teaching side. Okay, and I wish all the best for the organizing team for the event. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much for your words. Next, we have with us today, many times I approaches Madam Sneha, and she is very much busy for making Metro as a university. So Professor Sneha Matthew Madam is here. She is a Dean Student Welfare in Metro College of Nursing, Metro College of Health Sciences and Research, Greater Noida. Madam is holding 16 years plus experience in the field of obstetric and gynecology, and she is holding numerous responsibility in the field of nursing and in her own college. And she is having research activity more than 25 publications. She is holding 5 patents, and there are many publications and books are ongoing. Madam has written more than 33 international and national conferences Madam organized. So with a great experience, I welcome you, ma'am, on behalf of UPTNI State Branch in such a webinar series inauguration session today. Thank you so much for joining. I request you kindly say a few words for today's inauguration session.
Thank you, Deepti ma'am, for the wonderful introduction. Congratulations to all the UP branch, TNI branch elected members under the leadership of Madam Kumudini Mishra and Madam Deepti Shukla. So that congratulating you, like you have organized such a wonderful webinar series on as a part of the International Nurses Day. Congratulations to all the EC members. The webinar, I hope the webinar series will be benefiting to our students, to our fellow nurses, where they may be coming to know like how to close the gap. So these all things they may come to know. And let's together care for our fellow nurses so that we can strengthen the economies. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for joining. Thank you so much for your wonderful words towards the nursing profession. Next, I have Dr. Ram Kumar Garg, sir. You all can see this is 35-page bio. So, sir, इतना सब कुछ आपने किया है. I will take 2-3 points mainly from here. And as sir is having more than 18 years of experience in the nursing field, and he's a working, Dr. Ram Kumar Garg, he's a working as a professor and HOD Department of Community Health Nursing, Tithankar Mahavir College of Nursing, Tithankar Mahavir University, Moradabad, Uttar Pradesh. Sir's achievements are received Excellent Teacher Award and received Best Leadership Award in 24 and received Swami Vivekananda Adarsh Ratna Samman in 24, received International Achiever Award in 24, received WAC Book Record International WAC Society Hero in 24, got Excellent Paper Presentation Award in Jaipur, Rajasthan in 2024 to 25, sorry, and received Inspiring Economic Award 2K23 by Ujja, received Rashtriya Pratishtha Award in 23, received Mahatma Gandhi International Award in 23, and received International Award from WAC in 2023. He is a NAC assessor. He is a INC assessor too. And sir is having more than 15 achievement awards in that, and he published 11 books in his hand. Oh my God, so much is there. And there are the publications. For the publication, I could mention, and sir did 40 publications. He is having 40 publications in the field of nursing. He published 3 abstracts in Scoopers journals, and he published these posters in 3, and there are paper presentation lists is 24, and he attended and organized 136 international, not 136 more, 140 national and international conference and workshops. Such a huge CV, sir, it is. And by seeing this, I can say how much you achieved in field of nursing, and we are very much lucky and feel proud to have you here as a special guest. I heartily request you, Dr. Ramkumar Garg, sir, to say few words for such organization which started this international webinar series and in the inaugural session. I welcome you, sir.
Thank you, Madam. Dr. Deepti Shukla, ma'am. Good afternoon, everyone. It's an honor to be here for the international webinar series that is to be held on from 7 to 13 May 2025 on International Nurses Day, organizing by Trained Nurses Association of India, UP State Branch. My gratitude and thanks to Rama College of Nursing and Samarpan Institute and DNipCare for this collaboration efforts. Nurses are the heart of our healthcare system. Supporting them, it is not just compassion, it's smart economics. When we care for nurses, we strengthen our communities, our system, and our nation. Let this week be a reminder to not only appreciate our nurses, but to invest in them for a healthier, strong future for all. Thank you and wishing you a meaningful and inspiring week ahead. Thank you very much for inviting me. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for receiving my message. Just I can say half an hour before, and you are here to join. Thank you so much, sir. Next, I welcome
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Dr. Aparna Pandey, PhD, MSc Nursing, Medical Surgical. Madam is working as a principal in Government College of Nursing, Shahjahanpur. Madam is holding more than 20 years of experience, and she guided so many PhD scholars, and more than 8 PhD scholar Madam has guided, and she is having a very good leadership quality. Madam published 9 publication, out of that 4 are in the Scoopers journal. She attended so many training as a she being the resource person for the many webinar, international and national conferences and the workshop. And she attended, organized more than 30 national and international conferences and webinars, seminar and other presentations. Thank you so much, ma'am, for joining today in this webinar series inauguration. We are very happy and blessed to have you here. I really request you to say a few words regarding today's inauguration session.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am. Thank you for such a wonderful, organizing such a wonderful event on the occasion of the International Nurses Week. So first of all, I would like to congratulate the TNI UP branch for organizing this webinar series. And as we all know that the theme for this webinar is Our Nurses, Our Future. So on this occasion, I would like to say that really the nurses make a difference in the nursing profession, and in the upcoming years, the nurses are really going to be great leaders. And now itself we can see like Dr. Deepti Shukla herself, she is also a very great leader, and she is really doing a lot for changing the scenario of the nursing profession. So I would like to congratulate her and her team for organizing this webinar, and thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for your wonderful words. Thank you so much for appreciating me personally. Thank you so much. Next, we have with us Associate Professor Lavin Masih, sir. He is Associate Professor in Government College of Nursing, that is MLB Government and Paramedical Training College, Jhansi. Sir is holding more than 15 years of experience in nursing field. While holding so many responsibilities from government side, he has published 13 publications, and he organized and attended more than 25 in national and international conference. He's a very active member in the field of nursing profession. Thank you so much, sir, for joining today with us as a special guest. I request you kindly say a few words regarding today's inaugural session. Mr. Lavin sir is there. Please unmute.
लविन सर किस नाम से हैं सर प्लीज?
Lavin sir is there.
No ma'am, Lavin sir is not there.
I have seen. Okay, if he's joining, you can unmute afterwards.
Yes ma'am, yes ma'am, yes.
Next, we have with us Professor Monica Dean, ma'am. She is a principal in Kailash Institute of Nursing and Paramedical Sciences, Greater Noida. While having 15-year plus experience, she is playing various academic professional role in her college. As you are seeing that she's a principal, and that she's running this college. That under her, the college become A grade. So Professor Monica, she's an MBS and compassionate healthcare professional and public speaker. Ma'am is a MSc in obstetrics, and she is performing as PhD very soon. She has dedicated more than 15 years of experience. Her achievements are she has published numerous books, research papers, and articles, and she organized she is being a resource person in national and international workshop and conferences. Madam has conducted awareness campaign for the paramedical staff from different regions in the country in COVID-19, and she published many books in the field of nursing. I request you, madam, kindly say a few words for today's inaugural session. Thank you so much for joining us today. Professor Monica is there. She was there, I could say. Madam Monica, you are here. You can raise your hand. We will unmute you. Okay, no issue. We'll continue. Thank you so much to all the special guests for joining with us in a very short notice, and in such a wonderful words you have given to all the listeners. 264 candidates are here online today. Thank you so much, everyone. Next, I will request Professor Jasmine Johnson, SNA advisor, TNI UP State Branch, to give a brief detail regarding the TNI UP State Branch and Student Nursing Association of India. Madam Jasmine.
Good afternoon to all. Am I audible, ma'am?
Yes, you are very well audible. Please continue. Okay, here we have, excuse me, here we have Mr. Lavin sir here, MLB Paramedical Jhansi ke naam se, please unmute.
Yes ma'am. One second.
Sir, please say a few words. I already introduced you and we missed. The name is MLB Paramedical Jhansi.
Yes ma'am. I have sent ask to unmute. Yes sir.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Hello everyone. Good afternoon, ma'am. And I am very grateful and privileged to be the part of today. And I give my gratitude and best wishes to the Samarpan College and Rama College for the collaboration to organize under the umbrella of TNI to celebrate International Nurses Week. And I am very much sure that this international webinar definitely fulfill the theme of International Nurses Day, that is our nurses, our future, caring for nurses, strengthen economics. The theme highlights the vital role nurses play in healthcare and the need to recognize the challenges they face. By prioritizing the care and well-being of nurses, the theme aims to strengthen economics and ensure a sustainable future. So my best wishes to the organizing team for organizing such a wonderful event. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. I request Jasmine to continue for the test.
Respected dignitaries, all the respected principals, esteemed colleagues, all the nursing faculties, nursing students, and all the entire nursing professionals of entire TNAI, and UP State. This is a proud moment for me to introduce about few words about our TNA UP State branch and SNA in Uttar Pradesh. First of all, I am a proud nurse on behalf of entire nursing fraternity. It's a collaboration with the TNA UP State branch. In person, I'm representing Rama College of Nursing. So I wish all the entire nurses to be like advanced international celebration with International Nurses Week and Blessed Nurses Day. This is a celebration of our nurses. So you have to cheer up together in respect of your cadres. You are a nursing fraternity. We are moving towards the excellence with the help of our vital organ, that is Trained Nurses Association of India. You know, in person, we used to say, Trained Nurses Association is the, I have a lot of, membership in many of the professional bodies, but I always say TNA is close to my heart. Why? Because this is the oldest nursing vital organization, and I'm a part of TNAI. Being a executive member of TNA UP State branch, I am so blessed to be a part of a vital organ, that is TNAI of 7-year-old professional body. So I'm so grateful. So moving ahead with the perfection and excellency in nursing, we are always striving to work hard through the help of our our most respected President Madam TNA UP State branch, Mrs. Kumudi ma'am, and Vice President Dr. Deepti Shukla, and our Secretary Madam Dr. Mubiga. So we are as a team. Now we started our a journey past 6 months. We are trying to work something which is going to be a fruitful to our TNA nurses. Now I'm not telling about only nursing education. I am trying to go along with my team for the nursing education as well as in the nursing services. You should, or we should, go for reducing the gap of all that nursing, wherever the gaps that should be reduced by our vital organ. So it's a matter of pride and honor to speak few points regarding TNA UP State branch. You know, Uttar Pradesh, as we know, it's not only a most populous state in India, and also the most populous country subdivision in the entire world. So with its vast population spread across 18 divisions and 75 districts in demand of skilled, compassionate healthcare professionals with immense earners from the very backbone of the system. The Uttar Pradesh branch of TNA was officially inaugurated in 1950, but I should say, the very beginning, the story started for the budding of our Trained Nurses Association of India. The root cause was, generated from a germinal body of, we have a group of British nurses. They located in the Lucknow. Then that group was called as it was a nursing superintendents association. So that time we were not born. So that is in the year of 1905. So this is the root germinal cause of our growth or the umbrella of TNAI. So we are the proud person. So we are representing TNA UP State branch. This is the root cause of established TNA for entire India. So this is the great moment. We have to think about the further how the nurses generation will go ahead. So this is the main motto we have to take here. So this is the platform. Now we have, a lot of nursing officers, lot of nursing students, esteemed principals, guests, chief guests, special guests, all are together in this umbrella of, the umbrella of TNA UP State branch. Here, many of the things are getting revised as per the inculcation of our curriculum. But we are going to move ahead with the towards of excellence. Not only education, our students need to be strengthened for the future nurses with the help of their hands-on training and with the help of their therapeutic touch. So this is the current theme. Today we are organizing international webinar series on the current theme. It's going to be investing all the things to our current nurses. They are future generation. They should lead our TNAI. This is our motto. I'm not telling that I have to be there for another 15 years as a executive member of TNA. No, I must say my student should be the if I am reached in state level, I should say my student nurse, after 10 years, you should be there in as a president of TNAI, India. I'm not telling about Uttar Pradesh. So your dream should be like that. So this dream will work out each and every entire team. So we are like 6-month-old of our executive members. We started our first event of our international webinars on this precious day of International Week. So I'm so proud. Along with that, I just want to give you a few points regarding our SNA. So we know that previously we have with the 35 to 38 SNA units till 2024, where now it's increased up to 60 SNA units with, and 5 more colleges are about to add on, but their SNA code number is not received from the headquarters. But still, we are approx with 60 plus nursing SNA units in TNA Uttar Pradesh. So it's a proud moment, and I am indebted for the humble tribute to all the esteemed principals, SNA advisors. They are rigorously trying to get SNA units and different, participation wholeheartedly. People are working for that. So SNA, it's not a individual organ, it's a part of TNA, and it comes under the umbrella of TNA. So in conclusion, we should be very clear. SNA and TNA join hands together for the upliftment of the commitment of the excellence towards nursing and towards nursing officers. So it's for the celebration of our nursing celebration. Whenever you go ahead with your personal, always go ahead with our TNA, because this is a vital organ. You should know about, suppose this maybe webinar series only will talk about only few points, but my point is all the nursing students, all principals, deans, everyone must know TNA is the oldest vital organ, professional body. This is the only organ given instrumentation for developing nursing curriculum in India. This is the proud moment for TNA that this is the only one TNA organization started instrumental for the cause of your nursing syllabus. And it is the course for establishing nursing councils in different states. So you just see how blessed we are a part of, I'm very personally blessed to be a part of this, TNA UP state branch. So this is all about the, positivity of our TNAI and SNAI. In conclusion, so I must say, this webinar series I am dedicating to all the nurses who are working hardly in and across the globe, and always TNA Uttar Pradesh and SNA of Uttar Pradesh branch will stand always as a beacon of hope, strength, and progress of our nursing fraternity. Let us all join hands to support and strengthen this movement, so that nurses who serve on the front line every day and every second can continue to grow, lead, and make a lasting impact on our public health. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you so much, Jasmine, for such a wonderful introduction about TNI and Student Nursing Association of India. Today, more than 3,000 students joined us. I can say I received a message from Praveen sir and other colleges that they are sitting in the auditorium. In our auditorium also, 350 students and 2 more classes are already organized for this wonderful webinar series. Thank you, Jasmine, for making us aware about the Student Nursing Association and Trained Nursing Association of India. Thank you so much. So today we'll start with our day one. The topic is a voice to lead, a vision for future healthcare. And today's our speaker is Ms. Karen Dratton, Nurse Educator, Australia. And we'll see here the introduction. And Madam has joined us from the beginning, and she is here in this action. Kindly unmute Shashank, and we'll start afterward. And I request Praveen sir, after this class, the vote of thanks will be there. Ms. Karen Dratton is a community empowerment lab in UP. Ms. Karen Dratton is a nurse, a midwife in UK since 1999. She holds an advanced diploma in nursing and BSc honors in midwifery. Working in 4 different hospitals in England, she also provided periods of emergency obstetrical training works in 3 countries, that is Bangladesh, Kenya, and South Africa. Between May 22 to December 23, she worked for Jipago in Wardha, Maharashtra, and Jabalpur, Madhya Pradesh in GOI program for nurse practitioner midwife educator training as an international midwife educator. She is working for CEL Community Empowerment Lab on the research implementation of the maternal and newborn care in Lucknow and Varanasi, Uttar Pradesh. I welcome you, Ms. Karen ma'am, and thank you so much for having patience to listening us since 1 hour and waited for the class. As I said, we will start at 2 o'clock, but I forget to inform you that we will be having today our inaugural session. Thank you so much for joining today. And I hope you are here. If you are here, if you are here and audible, please make a voice that you are there. We'll start the class, and you can share your slide.
Thank you very much. Thank you for welcoming me to your TNI celebrations in UP, especially in this week of International Day of the Midwife was on the 5th and International Day of the Nurse on the 8th. I will try.
Thank you so much, ma'am. So
You're
I'm just stopping sharing my slides. And thank you so much, everyone who joined for inaugural session. Now our class will be continue, and you can share your slide from your side, ma'am. The panel is for you open. Thank you, ma'am. You can join.
Live from the beginning. Thank you very much.
Kindly make it as a slide share, ma'am.
Yes, can you see it?
Yes, ma'am. It is visible and slide share position.
Okay, thank you very much. Ma'am, you can continue. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you for your introduction. And thank you for welcoming me this afternoon. So I am a midwife who is also a nurse. In the UK, we have a separation between nurses and midwives. Midwives are mainly for childbirth and especially for just pregnancy and low risk pregnancies and birth. Currently, I'm working for the Community Empowerment Lab, which seeks to empower communities and reduce neonatal mortality and maternal mortality during childbirth. So, 1 minute. I started to work in India after 20 years in the UK with Japigo as part of the Government of India strategy for improving midwifery services, as you can see here. So the Government of India has many initiatives to reduce NMR, and addressing quality of care. So I came in on this last one, midwifery services, 2018. So people will say, why does India need midwives? We already have so many nurses, but we need more nurses. And midwives are specialized nurses who deal with childbirth. So these are some of the reasons that India needs midwives. Providing quality care to over 30 million pregnancies a year in India needs alternative solutions. So you have all been to OPDs where the doctors are very, very busy with all the patients who come. They cannot meet everybody's needs and they cannot give advice and they cannot help women get through their pregnancies in the best way. So evidence shows that midwifery care can reduce up to 80% of avoidable maternal deaths. This is a huge amount, 80% of avoidable maternal deaths, 24% of preterm births, which is also a major problem in India, and also stillbirths and neonatal deaths can be reduced with midwifery care. So quality midwifery education and care improves over 50 health-related outcomes. 72 of 122 effective practices are within the scope of midwives. So 80% of maternal health services can be provided by midwives when educated to international standards. So this is just a start on how midwives can address some of the problems of pregnancy in India. Midwifery-led continuity of care has a profound impact on provision, experience, and outcomes. So Women who receive care from a midwife are 7 times more likely to know that person, which makes the birth go much better. They're 16% less likely to lose their baby and 19% less likely to lose their baby before 24 weeks. They are also 24% less likely to have preterm birth and 16% less likely to have an episiotomy. But I think even these statistics are not quite as up to date as they could be. So again, why does UP need midwives? So these are some of the targets of for the reproductive health in UP. So MMR, MMR you can see was 97, in UP 167, and the Sustainable Development Goals required by the international community by 2030 is hoping to be less than 70. So we still have a huge way to go. NMR, neonatal maternal mortality, in India is about 23 as a whole, but in UP it says 28. This morning I was looking at the figures. It's very hard to get the figures. In some parts of UP it is over 40 per 1,000. And our Sustainable Development Goal is hoping to get down to 12. 1 minute, please. Excuse me. I'm on a webinar. Thanks. Sorry. So, because there is a lack of respectful maternity care, then we need midwives because they can give respectful care, and because there's so much out-of-pocket expenditure when we don't have midwives. This causes so much extra expense, as I'm sure you all know, within the private and public health system. And also there's a big urban and rural divide between services provided and neonatal mortality. Another reason is the lack of skilled HR, especially for intrapartum care. There's apparently 34% lack of OB-GYNs in CHCs and a lack of pediatricians. And this is also lots of nurses are missing. I've been working in a block called CHC Cholapur in Varanasi district, and they are so short of nurses. One day I was in the labor room, there was 3 women giving birth at once. And the nurse was actually in OT because she also helps in OT. So there was no one to deliver these 3 women except the sweeper, and the Aya, ward Aya was there. So for this reason, we need midwives to provide care. We need more nurses, we need more midwives. So also there's low institutional delivery rates in some states and over-medicalization of births. So looking at some research, CEL is a research organization. So primarily we are looking at research, trying to look at the data, and then we try and implement any changes that we've learnt from the data. So here we can see the neonatal mortality reduction progress. So there is a big line going downwards. To reach Sustainable Development Goal, we have to be much faster in changing the deaths of neonatals. So we're looking at all different angles. Why do babies die? We do verbal autopsies and we find out by case study why are babies dying. And what we've learned is that most babies die within the first 24 hours of life. So this is in the labor room, this is in our CHC postnatal wards all over. So we've been trying to address this 24-hour care. The existing situation shows that perinatal asphyxia causes nearly half the neonatal deaths in the first 24 hours, prematurity when the babies cannot survive, and sepsis, congenital malformations, and others, but primarily perinatal asphyxia. Stillbirths also happen intrapartum 60% and antepartum 40%. So as we look at the evidence related to intrapartum related neonatal deaths, we can see from the great big blue section of the pie chart that labour and delivery management accounts for 65% of intrapartum related deaths. So we need to focus on what's happening in the labour and delivery points. We've already mentioned some of the reasons why there are problems in labour and delivery management, but there are many other reasons. And then for the next big section of the pie chart, it says neonatal resuscitation. So again, we need to improve our neonatal resuscitation skills. This slide just compares government, private facilities and home for deaths. So if we're looking at birth asphyxia, it is the turquoise colour, and 44% in government facilities and private facilities, and only 24% at home. And prematurity, private facilities, they tend to go to private facilities for premature babies, and 20% at home. Sepsis, 43% at home. So many of these facts and figures we add into how we work towards reducing neonatal deaths. So the objectives of the midwifery initiative is to upgrade nurses into midwives. So the midwifery initiative seeks to provide access to quality maternal and newborn health services across the whole state, to promote natural birthing by promoting positive childbirth experience, to promote respectful maternity care, to identify, manage, stabilize and refer as needed, and to decongest higher level of healthcare facilities. And also to expand quality maternal and neonatal services in remote areas. So the positive outcomes of midwifery are that we are trying to create a new cadre of nurses. So we have nurses, we have doctors, but we really need someone just for pregnancy. Pregnancy is not a pathological condition. It is a normal physiological condition. So we don't really need doctors involved unless there is some extra problem, some high risk problem that we can then send these people to the doctors for. But generally nurses can be empowered to look after people in childbirth. So I think in India that the system does need changing so that we can focus on nurses as our future and as people who can lead something new, and we can then do so many things. We can improve nurses' personal satisfaction with their work and maternal satisfaction by being given better care. By having positive birth experiences, this leads to flourishing families. And all in all, I can't think of any negatives from upgrading nurses to becoming experts in normal childbirth. We had one story of a nurse who had been working in the childbirth area for 18 years. And as we trained her in RMC and in all the physiological practices, she said, for the first time in 18 years, a mother said thank you to me for my care. And she was so proud of herself that she had changed her interpersonal skills as well, that someone would finally say thank you to her for giving her such good care. So the midwifery model of care specializes in respectful care, increasing maternal comfort and human rights with respectful maternity care, reducing medical intervention and supporting physiological processes. All together with collaboration with doctors and with all other healthcare workers. So midwifery practice includes normal, biological, psychological, social and cultural process of reproduction and early life. Lots of respect for women's individual circumstances and working in partnership with women to strengthen their own capabilities. And with timely prevention and management of obstetric complications, we can reduce maternal mortality by preventing those avoidable deaths and knowing what to do by being ready for those emergencies and being prepared with consultation and referral to other spaces. So right from pre-pregnancy through to the early weeks of life, this is when a midwife will be involved in a woman's life. So what's really new about this midwifery project? I know in India we have lots of different projects going on all the time, but this is special and it really will lead to nurses becoming more developed in their own practice and in their personal lives, because it gives them autonomous care with collaboration. So they are more responsible for their own care within the system. So they can deal with a woman. And I started off in Warta, MGIMS, and we started an OPD there for antenatal clinic. So women who are pregnant would come and see only a midwife, a nurse midwife. We would take their blood pressure, we would palpate their baby, we would check their dates. We would ask them, do you have any problem with the baby's movements, anything, any symptoms of pregnancy that you're worried about, any interpersonal violence? You know, everything came out. So the women would come to us, we would talk to them, check them over completely, give them lots of time, maybe half an hour. We'd say, you need a scan, you need an immunization, you need this and that. And then one lady who came, she had high blood pressure. So we said, you need to go and see the doctor because you have high blood pressure. So she went to have her blood pressure checked. And then the next time she came, she said, no, I only want to come to you. She said, I know I have high blood pressure, but I trust that you can also look after me with the high blood pressure because you know how to reduce my high blood pressure and what I need. So it gives people, nurses, a sense of personal satisfaction and increased scope of practice, that they can do more things if they are empowered to do these things. So their scope of practice includes screening, prescribing, sorting minor ailments, and giving evidence-based information. So evidence-based care includes increased mobilization antenatally and in labor, food and fluids in labor, informed consent for all procedures, respectful maternity care at every point of contact, alternative birth positions, gentle births, reduced augmentation, reduced episiotomies, reduced unnecessary cesareans, and improved companionship. Sometimes we can involve husbands, skin to skin, increased breastfeeding rates, all help to end up with a happier mother and a more healthy baby. So the midwifery model in India decided this is how we should do it. So we start with 6 months residential training at a national midwifery training institute. So they chose 19 centers in the beginning and 4 were from Jhpiego. 1 in UP was Meerut. So following the 6 months residential training, then we had 12 months mentorship while they went to set up a state midwifery training institute. And then when they set up the state midwifery training institute, they would have another batch of 30 people and they would train them, who would go and work in a midwifery-led care unit to give antenatal care and intrapartum care and postnatal care. So the selection criteria for the nurse practitioner in midwifery, who is going to be an educator, needs MSc or BSc with 2 years clinical maternity experience and teaching experience. If you have an MSc in nursing gynae. And for a nurse practitioner in midwifery, so the NPM would not do any training of other people, but they would work in their own midwifery-led units. So because nurses are important, and because everybody has needs for career progression, this is also a great training program, because once you have trained, you can become a nurse practitioner in midwifery, going to be a midwifery officer and all these kind of things, including research. So this was the plan of the government of India. However, when I have been visiting lots of hospitals in India, I've had the privilege of going to many places in UP with Community Empowerment Lab as well. I decided that this sums up my idea of what is actually happening in hospitals in India, especially North India. So you have a beautiful pregnant woman here. She might be excited about what's going to happen to her. She is, she's excited about becoming a mother, changing from being a person in her own right to someone who cares for someone else. So she is bright and colorful and ready and expectant. But when she comes to the hospital, then we treat her as an assembly line. That yes, another woman has come, another woman has come, another woman has come. And the facilities are not bright and cheerful. They are all dark and lots of notices on the walls telling her about frightening things that might be happening to her. So as someone who's trying to improve birth practice, I think this is the key that we have to try and change. Do we want to treat people as a human person or an assembly line? But looking at human physiology versus being a machine, we realize that we need lots of time. So labor needs time and space and respectful care. Dilatation of the cervix needs time, descent needs time, stretching needs time, restitution needs time, skin to skin needs time, breastfeeding needs time, and good postnatal discharge needs time. So in India, often we have lots of time, and at other times when we want to help women give birth, we don't seem to have any time. We don't like to give people any time at all. It's like if we're cooking rice, if you don't give it the proper amount of time, the rice is not the right consistency. It's not even edible if we don't give the right amount of time. So similarly, if we need a nice birth, we need to give it some time and space. So the impact of physiological birth: recovery is quicker, there's less blood loss, there's early breastfeeding and success with continued breastfeeding. People are less likely to have mental health problems, and within a few days they are up and about and doing their next thing. If we look at the physiology of birth, we look at the hormones in labor, there's oxytocin, called the love hormone, which all these things come to a head just before birth and help the woman give birth. But if we are trying to augment the labor by going really fast, then the natural oxytocin is reduced. Beta endorphins are there to help women with the pain. So the more that you can encourage beta endorphins to be there in the body, the less pain they will feel, and the more they will be able to manage with the labor. Relaxin also helps them relax. Melatonin helps the other hormones to work. And prolactin is obviously involved in producing breast milk. So what helps with natural oxytocin? So if the woman is feeling safe and cared for, if there are dim lights, you ask her to breathe slowly. If you ask her to not focus on the pain, but to think of other things, then she will get through her labor so much better with the natural oxytocin. Often you can laugh and smile about things. You can ask her about her family, and it's so lovely when you have a birth, when people are all talking to each other. But hormones and chemicals that slow down the birth are adrenaline, cortisol, and catecholamines. These are built up over time in the body, or they are immediately there when people are shouting, when it's really noisy, when you don't know what's going to happen next. And your body shuts down and your oxytocin is not produced and the birth doesn't go physiologically. So therefore, I believe healthcare professionals have a duty to provide the environment that enables oxytocin, beta endorphins, relaxin, prolactin, and melatonin to be produced and prevents the bad hormones from being produced. So we're trying to give respectful maternity care in a calm, quiet, and gentle environment. So to enable care in pregnancy and labor. So promoting normal birth. This is what we have distilled it down to. So no routine interventions. Too often we just do things by habit. So we induce everybody, even though some people might need inducing, but some people don't. We do episiotomies when we don't need to, because we are not waiting for the perineum to stretch just like it's made to do. We break the waters to try and speed up things. We do perineal stretching, and we don't allow time for restitution. So we also need evidence-based care. Let's not do vaginal examinations less than 4 hours apart. Let's use a partograph to see what else has been happening in the woman's labour. Let's keep her upright and mobilizing. And let's support her with birth companions, with massage, changing position, doing whatever we can. So in Meerut, this is where they have produced a midwifery-led care unit, providing a nice, homely, calm environment with lots of room to mobilize and feel at home and safe and in the dark. In Jabalpur, in Madhya Pradesh, we also created this midwifery-led unit. There's OPD. There's the midwifery-led room where just one woman will be there with her family members that she's chosen to help get her through the labour and to birth. And there's a counselling and antenatal room that we use for group exercises. So for antenatal care, we do, as I said, lots of antenatal care and OPD. We talk to the woman and her birth attendant, and we monitor the progression of pregnancy, and we do all the things that we should do. So the scope of practice is increased. We counsel women about birth preparedness, minor problems, abortion services, and family planning methods. Midwives can prescribe lab tests. So in normal pregnancy, lots of things are routine. So we can do the same things for everybody, making sure that we make sure that they are all covered at the right time. They can also prescribe basic medicines. So again, this is a personal improvement on what nurses can do. We can encourage mobilization in early labour. And this poster we created to ask people not to augment unnecessarily. So using birthing balls to wait for labour to start rather than, oh, let's give her a dose of oxytocin or 4. So we've done some research and read lots of research about uterotonics in labour, how we shouldn't give oxytocin. So every hospital I've been to, they say, no, 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 we don't give oxytocin. We don't give misoprostol. And yet, if you spend any time there, you find that so many people are augmented unsafely because their augmentation is there. Nobody's monitoring how many contractions in 10 minutes. Nobody's monitoring the fetal heart. So as we teach nurses to become better caregivers, then they are also better at all these things about monitoring, about making sure that we don't give too much oxytocin or don't give them to the wrong people. So what does oxytocin do to the baby? So if you give lots of oxytocin to a woman, her contractions will often be more than 4 or 5 or 6 or 8 in 10. So the poor baby is not getting any time to recover from the contraction and not getting any oxygen to themselves. So this is why birth asphyxia is so huge, especially in UP. So this is one of our main targets, is to try and reduce oxytocin in labour because of the effect it has on neonates with their birth asphyxia. So as we look at the major stages of birth, we can see here that the textbook has described the baby, the woman is lying flat on her back, and then this baby is trying to come out, but going uphill. So what we like to do with physiological labour is get the woman standing upright or squatting, and then she will be in a better position for this baby to come down in the birth canal. As the baby comes down, the baby is crowning, then the baby emerges. And often here in India, people pull the baby out. And yet there's more processes of labour that we haven't looked at. So the baby turns either to the right or the left, turns all the way around, and then we can help the baby out. So upright positions for labor and birth can reduce pain in labor and shorten labor times. So we can use lots of different kinds of position. I love this photo of this woman. She was so calm and she was very happy being in a squatting position. We could monitor the baby's heartbeat just as we wanted to. And within 5 minutes of this photo being taken, she delivered beautifully. So it was great. If we keep women upright as well, their birth companions can give them massage and they can get through labor so much better. So here we've done lots of upright births using a birthing stool or a birthing chair. So the photo on the left is from Warda, MGIMS. We've got 2 birth companions. We just about made the lady smile despite her pain. There's 2 midwives chatting with her, ready for the baby to be born, to assist each other. So people might say, oh no, but we don't have so many staff. How can we have 2 people just sitting there? But we call the second person only just as the baby's being born and if there's nothing else going on. So we focus on giving respected full care. And so chatting is part of the process. So I've seen so many effects of fundal pressure on the mother. So often there's a cervical tear and there's so much pain in the woman after people give fundal pressure, and yet it's expected that women can't give birth without fundal pressure. So a nurse and a midwife, they have to advocate for the woman. They have to know all these things might happen to the mother if you give fundal pressure, and it's outlawed by the WHO. We're not supposed to give fundal pressure to anyone. So we have to advocate for the mother and say, we shouldn't be doing this, and talk to the people who are doing it and say, no, we don't need to do it. Fundal pressure effects on the baby as well. So fetal acidosis, it's like fetal birth asphyxia, because the fundal pressure stops the baby getting any oxygen as well. So many things can happen to the baby. Episiotomy. Again, it is one of those things that people seem to do routinely without thinking, oh, we only do it routinely for primips. But even primips, they can stretch the perineum and they don't need episiotomies if we wait long enough and if we have the confidence to do it. So the WHO recommends that we should not do episiotomy as a routine procedure for anyone. In fact, it causes more damage and future problems. And also Government of India guidelines, routine episiotomies are not recommended. So when is episiotomy needed? It suggests from the WHO that only in 3 cases, complicated vaginal birth, if there's poorly healed 3rd or 4th degree tears, or if there's fetal distress. So that's fine if the baby is getting stressed and cannot come out of the vagina. If we know the baby's stressed by listening to the fetal heart, then that isn't a case for episiotomy. So the more experience somebody has without episiotomy, the more they will judge that episiotomy is not needed. So again, we can strengthen our nurses by enabling them to be more capable of giving birth without episiotomy. Also, I've seen so many times that people don't give lidocaine for episiotomy. For me, this is obstetric violence. If we don't give a pain relief that we know works, we should give it to a woman before giving a great big cut to a sensitive part of her body. Delayed cord clamping, we know, is a great thing to improve hemoglobin levels in the baby. So at least 1 to 3 minutes after birth. Keeping newborns warm, skin to skin, helps with breastfeeding and helps especially with low birth weight babies to grow. Breastfeeding the golden hour. Midwives can make sure that this happens in all places, in the labor room and in OT. And the statistics are just huge, that babies that breastfeed themselves completely will be much more healthy than those who don't. So what we've been doing in the CHC here in Varanasi district is trying to get to this beautiful healthy baby in the middle and finding out all the reasons why we cannot get there. So there's behavior and attitude of the staff. They might know the right thing, but they're not doing it because they can't be bothered, or because it's the culture of not doing it right, or they might not have the knowledge and skills themselves. There might not be an enabling environment. They might want to listen to the baby's heart or every half an hour as Government of India guidelines are, but there is no Doppler. So we have been trying to make all the obstacles reduced so that we can get to this healthy, beautiful baby in the middle by encouraging behavior and attitude change, by offering more knowledge and skills, and by changing the enabling environment. So many people say that we can't do anything because the women come from uneducated backgrounds. So at CEL, we have also been bridging the gaps by going into the community and spreading the same messages of we don't need oxytocin, we don't need oxytocin before birth, we don't need fundal pressure, we need lots of skin to skin, we need exclusive breastfeeding. We need you to bring in clean cloths for the birth, for the baby, for the mother. So we have spent a lot of time on community mobilization. And this is all the components of our beautiful birthing, because we were trying to do everything to try and improve this. So the nurses in the sub-centers, the ANMs, we've been trying to increase their skills. We've been trying to work with the staff nurses in the CHC and encourage them in what they do really well, motivate them for doing beautiful births. We have an oxytocin register to make sure that they're not using too much oxytocin before delivery. And we spend time doing some training, and we make birthing kits for the women, for those who don't have anything. So our outcomes have been a better birth experience, less use of fundal pressure, all the great things in the community, in the facility, and afterwards. So for me, this top photo is the best because we look for women with great big smiles after birth. Within 5 minutes of birth, they will smile if they've had a beautiful birth, if we haven't given them so many things that are in so much pain. We found out that women who have oxytocin and fundal pressure and episiotomies, they don't want to hold their baby. They don't want to feed their baby because they're in so much pain themselves. So that baby doesn't get the best start in life. So this is the team at CHC Cholapur. They are fine nurses and they are ready to change the face of childbirth in Uttar Pradesh. So I have a video of a birth here. We can see how much time is taking just to come out beautifully. So we can see how much time it takes just for the baby to come out. This lady is lying down flat on her back, as this was what she chose to do. So we can see even though women are flat on the back, they can still have beautiful births. So we're not giving any perineal pressure. The baby comes out beautifully in its own time. And then we wait for restitution. We keep speaking to the mother. Waiting. Such a long wait. Sometimes the baby doesn't restitute. Well, the video stopped, but I think it's just about to come. So we shouldn't force the woman to push if she hasn't got a contraction, but when she does, she will push the baby out. Gently. So I have quite a few videos, but I think probably my time is up. So in summary, I feel that nurses do have a voice to lead, and there is a vision for future healthcare, with nurses advocating for women, giving woman-centered care rather than doctor-centered care, increased scope of practice, increased satisfaction at work, developing autonomy and relationships with their mothers, and all to be a part of future birth models in India. So I don't know if we were able to have any questions from people. If what people wanted to suggest any reasons why there might be obstacles to creating more midwives in India, how we can overcome these obstacles.
Yes.
What do you think, Dick?
Participant, if you have any question regarding the presentation, process of labor, about the medications, about the positions, what to do, what not to do, how you can lead for a better professional care in the midwifery field, you can ask question directly and you can put in chat box. You can give your feedback also. How was the class? I must say it was very much interesting, very much knowledgeable.
Thank you very
The
much.
things you have seen, it was all about the truth and original.
Yes. Even this week, I've been in a medical college and they swore they never do fundal pressure. And the next day, the head of department came to me with an apology and she said, sorry, we do it all the time.
Wow, great.
And also people say about oxytocin and everything. So we are trying to just change these few things really. So in the introduction, someone said that Florence Nightingale said we are learning all our lives. And that is true really. So as nurses, and so I was thinking maybe anybody who wants to volunteer, if they're retired nurses and they still have some energy, they can come and help us to improve childbirth. Any members of the TNII, that would be great.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much. So I would just extend my heartfelt appreciation to you, madam, for delivering such a profound and enlightening presentation on the critical role of nurses in maternity care. Basically, I can say the birth process and the administration of medication during labor. Your thoughtful discussion, your presentation, your all new things which you have presented not only highlighted the immense respect and care about the nurse who are providing care to the mother, but also underscored the importance of proper medication management. ensure a safe and smooth delivery now these days. As you mentioned that you worked in medical college and they given the fundal pressure, and afterwards they came and apologized that yes, we will not do it. So yes, by hands to hands we can increase the importance of the midwifery care, maternity care as a respectful manners. Your insights into the intricacies and labor in the compassion required during this time were truly inspiring to us. As when you visited to Samarpan in the international conference and you say that India, the peoples are retiring in 60 and you are plus 60 and you're starting working, and still just now you have said that if the retired nurses are there and they wanted to do some miracle in the field of midwifery, they could have joined your hands and come together. Thank you so much for inspiring a lot, because today any number of students are watching you. They're seeing that you are 60 plus and working such in the crucial fields for the midwifery practices and upholding the and upgrading the practice of the midwives in the field of obstetrics. Thank you so much for your valuable contribution in the field of midwifery and in the nursing, and for the shedding light on such an essential aspect of healthcare. Thank you so much on behalf of UPTNI.
Thank you so much. Thanks for inviting
Thank you
me.
so much, Karen ma'am,
Thank you.
for your patience and joining us. Now I request Professor Praveen Prakash sir for vote of thanks. I have seen there is no question in the question bank. So as it is near about 4 and we started at 2 o'clock, I request Praveen sir for the vote of thanks for today. And tomorrow 2 o'clock, same will.
A very good afternoon to everyone present here. Am I audible?
Sir.
Am I audible?
Yes, you are audible, sir.
You can continue.
Yes,
Thank you so much.
It gives me immense pleasure and honor to present the vote of thanks for today's international webinar on the impactful theme, Our Nurses, Our Future. Caring for nurses strengthens economic. First and foremost, I extend our deepest gratitude to our chief guest, Dr. Naveen, Principal, Government College of Nursing, Kanpur. Thank you for your presence, encouragement, and the inspiring words that have set a meaningful tone for today's events, especially the Nightingale, Florence Nightingale's, the particular statement that every day we are learning something new. So our sincere appreciation also goes to our guest of honor, Dr. Sweta Rani CM, Vice Principal, Government College of Nursing. Your thoughtful message has been a strong reminder for the critical role nurses plays in building resilient health system. We are especially privileged to have had Ms. Karen from Australia as our resource person for today's session on nurses, a voice to lead, a vision for future healthcare. Thank you, Ms. Datton, for your enlightening and thoughtful provoking presentation. Your international perspective and visionary insight have truly inspired and powered us all. Particularly, you had highlighted the crucial link between maternal and child health and overall societal well-being, which is a healthy population is built upon a foundation of healthy mother and child, impacting social and economic development and contributing to a bigger future for all the nations. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much for your empowered speech.
Thank you
We
so
also
much.
express our heartfelt thanks to our special guest for your gracious presence and unwavering support towards advancing nursing education and leadership. Mr. Ashok Kumar, Executive Member, UPSMF. Then Mr. Navneet Dubey, Executive Member of UPSMF. Then Dr. Santosh, Principal, Samarpan College Nursing. Professor Sneha Matthew, Dean, Metro College of Nursing. Professor Monica, Dean, Kailash College of Nursing. Dr. Ram Kumar, Professor cum HOD, TMU Com, Moradabad. Mr. Levin, Associate Professor, Government College of Nursing, Jhansi. Dr. Aparna, Principal, Government College of Nursing, Shahjahanpur. Your presence has added prestige to this webinar, and your continued dedication to the nursing education is deeply appreciated. And we, being a TNA UP State branch, we really appreciate your support for this, our first webinar, to make it as a wonderful one. To our wonderful audience, faculty, students, professionals, and guests who joined us from across regions and borders, thank you for your active participation. Your engagement had made today's session lively and meaningful. Thank you once again for all. A big round of appreciation goes to our organization, committee, and technical team for their seamless coordinations and hard work behind the scenes. Your dedication ensured the success for this event. Let us take forward towards the message with renewed commitment to uplift our nurses, strengthen health system, and shape a healthier global future, as Madam has specified clearly, as the healthy mother and the child is our brighter future and healthier nation. Thank you all and wish you continued success and good health.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much for the vote of thanks you presented. Thank you everyone who has joined us and who helped us indirectly and directly to make the inauguration and today's class as a success. I deep-hearted thanks to today's speaker. She's a wonderful lady, I must say. And this is the second collaboration of her with us. Thank you so much, ma'am, for joining with us and giving your time, your precious time to uplifting this midwifery section. And today's students are very much blessed to have you here. And
You're
they
welcome.
heard and
Thank
they've
you.
seen whatever you have presented. Thank you so much. A big round of applause for the parent, ma'am. Thank you so much. I thank to my
Thank you.
president, Mrs. Kumudini Mishra, ma'am, for giving us permission to organize such a webinar series. And I thank from bottom of my heart to our secretary, Mrs. Bhumika Singh, for her unwavering support in each and every program which we are dealing with TNI UP State Branch. I really thank to Mrs. Dr. Jasmine for presenting the real picture of TNI in state today, and my colleague in the TNI member, our Praveen Prakash sir, for taking this all the paperwork on in the practice. Means he only planned this and today it is here. And all our EC member who joined, who worked behind the curtain to make this event a big success. Thank you so much, everyone. Have a very good evening. Take care. Stay blessed. Be healthy. Be proud to be a nurse. We'll meet tomorrow, same time, 2 o'clock, with the next session that will be on palliative care with 2 wonderful classes. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye-bye.
Thank you, everyone.